So here are all the people I have blocked. We're not forced to be friends. Like, are you guys friends with everybody at your work? I don't think y'all are, so. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing the Hypocrite Youtuber Tag. Now, if you've never heard of this tag has been circulating around the beauty community. I saw Beauty Bird made this video, I saw Shelby did this tag, and I thought the questions were really juicy. And I got a few tweets asking me to do this video, and I knew you guys would love to hear my answers to these questions. They're pretty juicy, sip my tea type questions. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a second to go brew yourself some tea, go get yourself some chamomile, some green tea, some McDonald's sweet tea, go get whatever you want because we're gonna be answering some juicy questions. And as Baba likes to say, I'm gonna give you juicy answers. So this tag contains 10 questions. So the first question is, have you ever blocked anyone? And you got a hate comment for real? Just block the bitch. You guys know the answer to that already. So here are all the people I have blocked on Twitter. And then let's see, is there a way to see like that on Instagram? Oh yeah, it shows that on Instagram too. So here is Instagram. And honestly, you guys, I don't block people that easily. Like on both of these lists, that's like less than 100 people that I've blocked. And I've been on social media for like 5 years now, so I really don't block people that easily. When I first started out on YouTube, I definitely blocked people a lot more easily than I do now. Like nowadays, if I get a tweet that's like pretty shady or like just straight up rude, I won't block the person. Like, you really have to be persistent. Like, you really have to tweet me like every day on some bullshit for me to just be like, girl, you're annoying me at this point, and then I'll block you. But if I just get like, if you tweet me like 1 or 2 times like something rude, or if you're someone who like favorites a tweet that's like rude about me, I won't go out of my way to block you. Like, I think that's really extra. Like, some YouTubers are really extra about blocking people. But with me, like, just know if I block you recently, like I blocked people a lot easier back in the day, but just know if I block you like recently, you just annoyed me. Like, your comment didn't even bother me at this point. Like, you were just like a nuisance, like a fly that kept on buzzing around, and I just had to like finally swat it and kill it. Question number 2 is, do you envy any other YouTubers? Now, I think anybody who answers this question with a no is straight up lying, okay? We all envy someone, but I don't envy anybody in a negative way. And same thing with what Beauty Bird said in her video. I don't envy any other YouTuber in a negative way, but of course, I look at other YouTubers who are doing things that I wish I could be doing too, like going on certain brand trips or getting PR from a certain company, or, you know, doing a brand collab. Like, of course I look at that and I'm like, oh, like that's great for them. I wish I could get that opportunity one day too. But I've never like looked at another YouTuber and I was like, oh, she doesn't deserve that, because, you know, we all work hard for what we have, and if anything, it just pushes me to work harder. And I do get discouraged with YouTube a lot of times. Like, you guys don't see it, but there's a lot of times I get really discouraged with YouTube. I'm so happy for those other YouTubers, and I look at that and I'm like, this is achievable. Like, if that person can do it, I can do it too. So you can definitely use that in every career that you're in, is not to envy other people, because if you're gonna envy other people and compare yourself, that's my biggest issue, and it's definitely something that I'm working really hard to overcome, and that's comparison. If you're gonna constantly compare yourself to another person, you're never ever going to be happy. There's always gonna be another YouTuber who's more attractive than me, who has more followers than me, who gets more views than me. There's always gonna be that person. So if I'm gonna sit here and compare myself constantly, like, I'm not gonna get nowhere. I might as well quit now. I always say this, YouTube is not a competition to me, and I don't think YouTube will ever be a competitive place. Just because someone watches my video doesn't mean they're not gonna watch another person's video, and vice versa. Like, there's plenty of audience and subscribers for it to go around for all of us. Question number 3 is, have you ever answered back to a comment in a negative way? And let me tell you guys something. When you're on the internet, when you're 14 years old, you're not gonna know how to act. So yes, I used to clap back in really immature ways, And my excuse was that I was young and stupid, and I do not do that anymore. And I always encourage like my friends and other people, I encourage them to not clap back in a negative way, because at the end of the day, that makes the person look so much worse than the original person who left hate. So yeah, I don't like to clap back anymore. If I do, it will come from a place of humor and sarcasm, or just genuinely answering back to that person's comment. But I used to comment back in really immature ways. Like I used to kind of like throw my successes in someone's face, or throw my materialistic items in someone's face, as in to make myself seem superior. And it was just a really bad look. But then again, I was a kid and I learned from that. So I'm really happy that I learned to not do that anymore. I usually just delete the comment. But if it's someone where it's truly just a misunderstanding, I'll comment back and kind of clear it up and end it with like, thank you so much for watching. And that usually solves the problem. If you're an influencer watching this, or someone who's just starting to get into the field, or you're starting to grow your following, trust me girl, clapping back in a rude and negative way will just make you look really nasty, and it will make you look 10 times worse than the original person who commented. So just either leave it alone, explain it in a classy way, or just delete the comments. I sometimes want to go off on people. I'm a Sag, I'm a fire sign. Like I want to go off on some people sometimes, but what I do now is I'll screenshot it and I'll send it to Yasmin or Mel, and I'll like respond back to them as if I'm replying back to that person, so I can like let it out, and then I keep it moving. So I don't be commented back anymore. I don't got time for that. What is your favorite video that you've ever done? Now I'm thinking to like one of my most recent videos, and that is definitely surprising a subscriber with a shopping spree. I'll put a little card up here so you guys can watch it, but that's definitely one of my favorite videos I've ever done on this channel. So if you guys didn't know, I flew out to Texas to surprise one of my subscribers with a shopping spree at Windsor, and I had so much fun on that trip. And that's definitely something I want to continue doing, is, you know, flying out to meet you guys and doing fun activities with you guys. So that definitely has to be one of my favorite videos on my channel. And then also another one of my favorite videos I've ever done is over on Kavari Vlogs, and that is when we met you guys at our little charity garage sale. I'll put another card for that video too. But yeah, basically any of my videos that involves meeting you guys, that's like one of my favorite videos to do and film. Question number 5 is, what is one video that you're embarrassed about? And girl, any video that's before the year of 2017. Is that a good answer? But like honestly, all of my first videos from like the first year I was on YouTube, anything from before I was the age of 17, I cringe watching them. And trust me guys, like so many of my first videos are on private. And I did do a video reacting to one of my first, recreating one of my first makeup tutorials. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll put a card for that one as well. But I was cringing so hard watching that video. And I do still have a lot of old videos on public, so you guys can go back and watch those. Those are still cringeworthy, don't get me wrong, but I have videos worse than that. And yeah, but then again, I was young, I was having fun. Like YouTube was just a hobby for me then, so I can't be too hard on myself. But every time I watch them, like I'm like, oh my god, like some things I would say and do, and I'm just like, oh. But then again, I was like 14, 15 years old, so we just gotta let that go, honey. Question number 6 is, have you ever had problems with any other YouTuber? And yes, I have, but nothing that's been recent. Like recent, I mean in like the past, in over a year, I have not had problems with any other YouTubers, nor do I see myself ever having problems with other YouTubers again. Like there's only been 2 YouTubers that I'm no longer like friends with. You guys just gotta realize, like not everybody's gonna get along. Just because we're all in the beauty community on YouTube, we're not forced to be friends. Like, are you guys friends with everybody at your work? I don't think y'all are. So, you know, we don't have to be friends with everybody. You know, some people just don't mesh, some people just don't click. And like the 2 people I'm no longer friends with is so long ago. Like one of them was from years ago. I have no bad blood towards them. Like I always wish them the best. If I see them out, I'll still say hello. It's nothing like, you know, like I hate this person. It's none of that. It's just some people just don't click, and that's part of being an adult. Some friendships fade away, and that's completely okay. Honestly, if you guys haven't noticed, I like stay in my lane. I don't like to get involved in drama. I don't like to get involved in beef. Like I just kind of mind my business. So any YouTuber who has a problem with me, it's just a one-sided thing because I got no bad blood with anybody. I'm sorry I don't have a juicier answer for this question, but deadass guys, I don't be like beefing with people. I really don't. And I don't think I've been in LA long enough to experience the shadiness. Honestly, I don't give a shit about that stuff. Like, I came to LA to focus on myself and my career. Everybody else is just extra. Like, my best friend is my sister, so I'm just here to focus on myself. All of us influencers who moved to LA, like, we came here, well, the people who come here for the right reasons, like, you come here to hustle and improve your channel and meet with brands and, you know, expand your horizons. That's why I came out here to LA. But I think the YouTubers that come to LA with this fantasy world in their head where they're like, I'm gonna move to LA and I'm gonna become famous. I'm going to be at the hottest parties. I'm gonna be friends with all of these big social media people.
Hey, I want to be famous.
And basically like chasing clout. Those people are the ones who sit here and say LA is so fake, LA is so shady, because they're not coming here to focus on themselves. They're here to focus on everything but themselves. So yeah, I love living in LA. This is the land of opportunity and the weather is great. Like, I just love LA so much. I've never really met a YouTuber that was straight up rude to me or straight up shady towards me. Maybe they talk shit behind my back, or maybe they did some things that I didn't realize myself. But I've said this in other videos before, like, I always try to see the best in people. If I think someone says something to me in like a rude way or something, I'll just be like, oh, maybe they're having a bad day, maybe I misunderstood, you know, stuff like that. So I'm not someone to be like, oh, she gave me a dirty look, because I don't be realizing that shit, to be honest. Next question is, have you ever copied or been inspired by any other YouTuber? And of course I have been inspired by other YouTubers, but I have never ever straight up copied a YouTuber. And there's been plenty of times where I'll recreate another like influencer's look or any other makeup artist look, but I always give credit. I'm always like, I was inspired by this person's makeup tutorial or that person's makeup tutorial. I'll never copy and not give someone credit. So yes, I have recreated looks, but that's the point of like YouTube videos. People make makeup tutorials for people to recreate. So yes, I have recreated other people's looks, but I always give them credit. I've never straight up just copied someone's idea or copied a video and not given credit. People be going a little bit overboard with the whole copying thing on YouTube, in my opinion, because no offense, you didn't invent the brown smoky eye, okay? Like, if it's a basic ass look with like, you know, normal colors, just like Shelby said in her video, like a cranberry smoky eye, like that's all been done before. Especially now, I feel like everything has been done already. So yeah, like I don't even think copying on YouTube exists anymore at this point. Question number 9 is, have you ever given a dislike on someone's video? And the answer to that is yes, I have. And I know you guys are gonna be like, I once went on like a Twitter rant about how I think the dislike button is pretty useless. And I still do think that in certain ways, because I think it's really that a YouTuber can work really hard on a video, like a 20-minute long video, and they can post it and 10 people can automatically dislike it, even though the video's been up for 2 seconds. I just think situations like that are pretty because again, that person worked so hard on a video just to get like all these dislikes that quick. So, you know, Instagram doesn't have a dislike button and we're doing just fine. So I think if someone wants to express what they didn't like about the video, they can easily do that in the comment section. But then again, some people be posting such horrendous shit. But I've seen videos where people were like talking down on like my friends, like YouTubers who I'm friends with, so I'll dislike that video. I dislike, just like Beauty Bird said in her video, she disliked Logan Paul's video with that whole little scandal. I dislike that video. If someone's being abused in the video, if the video is like straight up bullying, like what was the point of you posting this video? There's nothing positive coming out of this video. I will dislike it, but I'll never dislike someone's video where they're not hurting anybody. Like if I see a video and I'm like, this wasn't the greatest video I've ever watched, I'm not gonna dislike it. I'll just click out of it and move on with my day. But if it's like something that needs to be taken down from YouTube, I will not only dislike it, but I'll also report it as well. So if I ever dislike a video, I'm reporting it too. No tea, no shade, but some of y'all just be disliking a dislike, and that's just being a hater. And at the end of the day, you're still giving that person views, and you disliking that video is still bringing engagement to that video. I kind of don't want to tell you guys this because I want y'all to continue disliking my videos because it's like helping my videos. But I'm just letting you know, if you dislike a video, you're still giving that video a view and you're still giving that video engagement. So if you really don't like someone, I just wouldn't even click on their channel if you really like don't want to help them. But if you want to help their AdSense, then go ahead. So yeah, I have disliked videos, but it never comes from a place of hate. It comes from like, girl, why the hell did you upload this video? Usually it's boys who upload the dumb shit. Very rarely do I see girls upload dumb shit because, you know, Boys are just stupid. So the last question I'm gonna be answering today is, do you have a fake account where you do the stuff on there that you don't do on your main channel? So I'm guessing it's asking like, do you have a fake YouTube account? No, I don't. I do have another YouTube account that was like my first ever YouTube account. Username to that is like ballet dancer with like a bunch of numbers. So you guys would never ever know it's me, but I have not been on that account in years. I honestly don't even know the password, but no, I do not have a fake YouTube account. I don't see the point in that because I have control of my comments. Like if someone comments something, I could just reply back to it or I can delete it myself. I don't need to go on a whole other account to reply to that person. But honestly, I got some loyal ass like Kavari crew members that will defend me, like who will defend me for me, so I didn't have to defend myself. So thank you so much to you guys who do that. Like you guys are the best, but you guys don't need to do that. Like I appreciate it a lot, but it breaks my heart when I see like someone defending me and then that person will come after them. And I'm like, you don't need to go out on my Kavari crew, okay? Like go out on me. Like I'm your punching bag. Like I have thick skin. Like go off on me. You don't need to go off on my Kavari crew members. So yeah, I don't need you guys to defend me. Honestly, if things get really messy, I'll usually just delete the comment because I'm like, I don't need that negativity on my channel. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was really fun to film. I used to do tags. Like tags used to be a lot more popular on YouTube a few years ago. They're not really that popular anymore, but I need them to come back because this was fun to answer all these questions. And I tag anybody watching this video. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button down below and also turn on your notifications if you haven't already. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I'll see you again for my next one. Bye guys!